Hello, my name is Victoria Gamble, and this is my vision statement for when I become a kindergarten teacher. The first slide in my presentation is types of learners and hidden curriculum. Curriculum should be both fun and educational for students, as it is the building blocks for what they are learning. One of the quotes from the readings that really stuck with me was when Edwards stated, "Americans need to learn how to discover." When we teach our students to learn through discovery and their interests, they will have a better time understanding the curriculum and want to learn more on their own. The hidden curriculum in the classroom helps students learn things such as cultural expectations, values, perspectives, topics, and rules. It can help better prepare students for what is expected of them outside of the classroom and when they grow up and start their careers. Lastly, a classroom will always be full of different students who have various types of learning that works best for them. When teachers understand the various learning styles in the classroom, they can better teach their students and ensure that those different learning styles are present in the classroom. The next slide is about learning environment and the concept of space, place, and material culture. Both the inside and outside of a classroom are very important for students, as they often form judgments on a space when they first look at it. When students find a classroom that is open, inviting, encourages play, and is interesting, they often will have an easier time learning and become more captivated in the lessons and curriculum. There should be multiple areas for different types of instruction to encourage multiple types of learning and play for students. The classroom should also help encourage students by showing off their work and showing inclusion with multicultural posters and decorations. The outside of a classroom should also encourage play and learning, even when on break or recess. As this is an area for exercise and social interaction, the play area should reflect this with grass, trees, flowers, ponds, bushes, play equipment that challenges children, shelter, animals, seats, and benches. Next is the achievement gap and cultural bias. The achievement gap is when there is a disparity in test scores and achievements in school because of race, ethnicity, gender, and socioeconomic status, which can be caused by bias and lack of resourcing. Cultural bias is when people are judged and perceived by their own culture, and oftentimes these two topics go hand in hand. Since the achievement gap can often happen because of cultural bias, one thing that teachers should focus on is getting rid of it in the classroom and the community around them. While in the classroom, teachers should focus on encouraging fairness and understanding in the classroom to ensure that every culture feels included and safe. Slide 5 discusses culture as a disability and interpreting cultural conflict and learning environment. Cultural disability is too often relevant in schools and makes it hard for students to keep and practice their culture during school. This can often lead to students ignoring their cultural background and straying from their past beliefs and customs. Cultural conflicts are also very relevant in the classroom because of the varied cultures present. As teachers, we should take these conflicts and help our students learn from them to increase acceptance and knowledge of their own cultures, of other cultures. In order to better understand these conflicts and avoid them, teachers should get to know their students and their cultural backgrounds in order to introduce them in the classroom. Instead of changing a student's culture to fit the curriculum, we should be changing our curriculum to include more cultures and ideals. Slide 6 is about pop culture and core rituals. Pop culture is ingrained in the lives of children and has a large part in a child's learning. When creating a lesson, teachers should look to pop culture to better connect their students to the curriculum and engage them in what they are learning. Pop culture can also help students connect to their own emotions and self through a shared understanding and experiences. Core rituals is probably one of the most important aspects in the classroom, as it is a way for children to learn and understand what they are doing and what is expected of them in the classroom. When a child knows what they are to do and what is expected of them, they feel content and are better able to concentrate and learn in their environment. With routines that are fun and encourage movement, children will have an easier time learning and crave the excitement that the rituals create, so they have more interest in the classroom. The last slide is culturally responsive teaching. Culturally responsive teaching is similar to multiculturalism in that it encourages teachers to learn about the various cultures in a classroom and represent them in the classroom. Yet, culturally responsive teaching goes more in depth and ingrains culture into every aspect and lesson in the class. When a teacher understands the various cultures present in the classroom, they can better understand how to incorporate them into the curriculum and teach their students about them. This is especially important because it helps students understand that their cultures are valid, respected, and represented, which in turn makes them feel connected and safe within the classroom. Thank you so much for watching my slideshow on my own vision statement, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.